Hello guys, I'm Kumar K, your favorite teacher for DSA plus OA plus EP. Previously, I worked at Amazon and Mia.net as a software engineer, and now I spend most of my time in guiding and training lovely students like you. So, in the last 5 to 10 days, what has happened is that Amazon has recently started asking very hard OA problems, okay, especially for the second problem in the problem set, which they give to various candidates for SD intern role, SD1 role, and SD2 role. And I see that no one is discussing these things. So, what I'm going to do is that for each of those problems, I'll try to upload the video solutions and codes so you guys can keep on getting better. And I will discuss a little bit more about this topic further in the video. So, let's directly jump to the video. Ram Ram. So, hello guys, with the name of God Ram Ram. I know that many students are giving their Amazon online assessment for SD intern, SD1 and SD2 roles, okay? And in August 2025, Amazon has started asking very hard questions. I can see that, okay? These questions are hard unseen problems, okay? This thing should be clear in your mind. Next point is that they are story based. Like they are not lead code style or GFG style problems. Direct problem statement is not given. You have to decipher the story, okay? And guys, I can see that the solutions are using difficult algorithms like segment trees, MO algorithm, and then PBDS, advanced sorted sets. Things like this are getting used. So I think they are increasing the OA level. Okay. So I get many queries like, sir, how to crack the OA? Sir, I'm not able to crack OA. So the thing is that you are doing preparation in the wrong manner. Okay, what you are doing is that you are only doing influencer DSA sheets, okay, and you are doing 100 to 500 questions on lead code GFG, which are standard and popular in nature, okay. So when you do standard questions now, they do not prepare you for hard unseen DSA problem which are asked in OAs of the top tech companies. Clear? Apart from that, even in the Fangam interviews, like recently my students, like if I try to show you, on 23rd August my student cracked 27 LPSD offer from Qualcomm, as we can see here, right? This is like if you are in my community or if you're a part of my program, you must be knowing that our program generates 20 to 30 LPS selection on a daily basis. So yesterday Sonak Saha got successful finally, was from tier 3 college, but after years of hard work and training in day life DSA OA plus EP training and many more things and referrals and all, he has cracked the 27 LP off campus SD offer. Even in his interview, first of all the interviews were offline, okay. So the DSA questions asked in the interview were not direct, all were hard unseen story based problems. So even in the interviews, the companies are following different method in the 2025 era. Okay. Like if I try to show you in July also, one of my student cracked 51 LP off campus SD offer from Amazon. Then in August also, one of my student cracked 51 LP off campus SD offer from Amazon. Then in the thing is that I am a very active mentor, guys. I keep on checking, like in July, in June, and in August. I know I have many selections, but I constantly keep on checking in each of the top tech companies what OA questions are getting asked. I make sure I solve each one of them. I always keep their logic, code, and video solution ready so that the people in the program and my community can get the best help. So I have made this best roadmap video, okay. So this roadmap video is best if you were giving Amazon OA in June and July. Now in this roadmap video and this document, I'm updating the August questions also. I know 18 to 28 new problems which have been asked in August, and Amazon is again and again asking those problems, okay, those hard unseen problems, those 18 to 28 problems. One of them we are going to solve in today's video, okay. If you are someone who needs hard level DSA plus OA plus CP training, who wants job referrals, who wants my one-to-one mentoring and personal help in different segments to make sure they get a good job and internship, you can check out this link for the special discount offer on the August batch. So let's talk about the problem which we are going to discuss today, right? So this problem we did go through it like few days back, but now I think we have to discuss some other problems. So just give me a minute. So guys, let's open today's problem. Okay, today's problem is based on segment tree, string, and things like that. Obviously we have many selections, but guys, this is the prerequisite. See, if you are someone who really wants help and want to master DSA plus OA plus CP, then you just do this free course of mine. It will take you 5 to 10 days. Just do it. You will feel the difference and strength in your problem solving skills and thinking skills and logical skills. So make sure you go through all those things. Okay. Now, I am only showing you the part 1 in this video. If you want the part 2, you can let me know in the comments. Okay. So for this video, I will only discuss the part 1 solution of this problem. In part 2, I will discuss the main optimization which we can do. So we can see that they are asking such hard unseen DSA problems. You will never find this DSA question anywhere on LeetCode GFG. So you need proper OA plus CP training and practice. Clear? Clear in your head, clear in your mind? So, still, I will try to show you how can we solve the question, okay? So, data analysts at Amazon are analyzing a string of length n called data. The string is processed through queue operations given by the 2D queries, okay? So, there are two type of queries given to us with a string. The query of type 1 is I comma x, where we have to update the ith character to x, the lowercase English letter. Okay, I get it. And another thing is 2L comma R, we have to find the number of distinct characters occurring in the substring from L to R. Okay. So how do we proceed to solve this problem? Okay, so first I think I should give you guys some examples, right? So we will consider one based indexing of the string, okay? So let's say the string is given to you like this: A B C D G U F G, okay? Now, let's say there are two queries given to you. Okay, the queries are like this: queries of type 1 and queries of type 2. Okay, so query of type 1, and then let's say query of type 2, query of type 2, 1 to 8. So, how will we solve this problem? So, whenever you are given a string, you can take the input of the string in C++ or Java or Python. You can see that how I'm trying to show you that string s is given to you, right? In your mind, you have to assume that this is index 1, index 2, index 3, index 4, index 5, index 6, index 7, and index 8. Okay, so 1 to 8, you have these things with you. So the first query is of the type 1. So guys, whenever there is a query of type 1, it means that they are saying 8 comma 2 means what? They are saying that s of 8 should be made equal to the second character in English. So, like in English, guys, what is the first character in English? It is A. What is the second character in English? B. Third character C. Like this, not till 26, it's going to be till Z, right? So, S of 8 needs to become equal to B. So, what is S of 8 here? S of 8 is G. It needs to become equal to, as we can see, it should become B. So, after the first query, this string S will look like A, B, C, D, G, U, F. Initially at the 8th position G was there, but now S of 8 needs to become second character, which is B. So I'm writing B here. So now you can see again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can see there, guys, that at the 8th position there is a B now. Okay. So the first query has been performed. Let's see the second query. Second query, guys, is of the type 2. Type 2 query means a range is given. This is L and this is R. You have to say that in the range from 1 to in the range from index 1 to index 8, how many distinct characters are there? How many distinct characters are there in the range from 1 to 8? How many distinct characters are there? So guys, let's consider this range. How many different characters are there? A is there, B is there, C is there, D is there, G is there, U is there, F is there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 unique characters are there. 7 unique characters are there. Okay. Guys, you will understand what I'm saying only if you have done the prerequisite course. Okay, I've given the link of the prerequisite course in the document in the description. If you want part 2, let me know. So guys, there are 7 unique characters. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like total number of characters is 8. But distinct characters are 7 only, because B is coming here also, B is coming here also. We will count B only one time in the distinct character count. Okay. So for the second query, the output is 7. So what can be the brute force solution to this problem? Obviously, the efficient solution to this problem involves a very nice segment tree trick. Okay. But guys, I am your favorite DSA plus OE plus CP teacher, so there is a way to do it without segment tree as well in the same type of time complexity. So all those things I'll explain in part 2. In part 1, let's try to discuss how can you write the brute force, because guys, even if you write brute force now, you can end up passing 8 to 10 test cases out of 15 test cases, and you might have the chance to get the interview. So how can you write the brute force code for it? Let's discuss that. So first of all, the string input is always given to us, right? So I'm like directly heading over to our JDoodle compiler. Like I will be writing the pseudo code for you people. Okay, so guys, let's assume that the string s we have taken the input. Okay, and apart from that, guys, let's assume one based indexing. Okay, and also we will assume that yeah, so we assume that n is the size of the string, right? N is the size of the string. Let me write it here as n comma sn plus 1. Okay, and guys, we also have to take the, like, we assume that q is the total number of queries. Okay, apart from that, we have this queries array. Size will be q plus 1, because there can be q queries, right? And 0 1 2. Okay, so let me write it like 3. Okay, so that's how I assume in this problem that we have the length of the string with us, and we have the queries. Okay, so how will we proceed to solve the problem? Let's just think how can we solve this problem for now. Okay, so guys, what can we do is that I can just write a simple for loop for inputting all the queries, right? Yeah, so while discussing this problem, I was saying that you guys should go through this prerequisite course. Guys, it will, like, recently my student has cracked phone pay also, Zomato also. All of them give me so many good compliments and comments about this prerequisite course and the actual course, how it helped them in solving new problems in the interview, how it built their caliber for a same. Okay, so what I want is that you guys also do it very nicely and become strong. I want your selection also. See, my heart only wants your happiness and selection in 2025. I want it to be the best year for you. So please do it, okay? So guys, if I'm trying to write the pseudo code, what I am going to do is I'm going to write the for loop I equal to 1. There are going to be q queries, right? So I less than equal to q I plus plus. Now what to do? So I assume that we have the string already. So if the first, like, we need to know the type of the query, right? If queries of I of 0 is equal to 1 means it is a type 1 query, which is very easy to solve, right? If it is a type 1 query, all you need to know is the index. Like, let me write the ID. The ID will be where you, the index which you want to update is, and guys, I'm assuming one based indexing in the string. So the ID which you want to update is queries of I, and another thing which I have to write here is queries of I of 1. This is the ID. And the character, right? The character which we want will be queries of I of 2. Okay, fine. So guys, how will we know, like, this 2? How will you know that 2 is equal to B? You need to make a hash map, right? You need to make a hash map, guys. Listen, you will make a simple hash map. Like, if you don't know about hash map, do my prerequisite course. You will make a hash map which will store in the key numbers like 1 a. So this will be the key and this will be the value. Okay, 2 b, 3 See, so let's create this hash map and call it as the hash map like let's call it as the hash map u. Okay, so I'm just declaring a hash map here. See, as we solve the problem, we understand what things we need. On the left hand side we need an integer, and on the right hand side we need a character, and we call it as u. So guys, how will I go on to create this hash map? For character c. Okay, so character c equal to a. So while the character, like, it is always lowercase English letter, right? So while the character is less than equal to z, what I will store in the hash map, I am going to store that u of I is equal to c. So basically, the number I is pointing to character c. See, number initially I will be what? 1. It will point to character A, then character plus plus it becomes B, then I plus plus 2 points to B. Like this, it will be stored. So our hash map will immediately now be like, it has the data for all these type of keys, what can be the character values. Okay. So I need to declare my I, right? So int I equal to 1, and yeah, I need to write here I plus plus also, I think. Yeah. Int I equal to 1. Okay, so this thing is done. Um, so guys, everything is done and everything is looking good. Now you know which is the exact character, right? So you can write here char c is equal to u of cr. So guys, cr is nothing but an integer, right? So u of that integer will tell you the exact character which you want. Okay. So as we can see in the question, it is our cr is equal to 2, right? So what is u of cr? U of cr means u of 2. U of 2 will be what? U of 2 will output you b. Why? This is a u hash map, right? U of 2 is equal to b. So u of 2 is going to give you the output as b. Okay. Please have faith in God, good health, and a good mindset. So this thing is getting clear to you. It is clear to me as well, and I'm so happy to teach you these things. Okay. So now guys, we just need to update, right? We need to update s of id is equal to c. So guys, this problem, like this much, this thing we are able to do in o of 1 time, right? This thing took us o of 26, like it's constant actually. O of 26 equal to o of 1. Okay. So like, if I get time, I will try to put some time complexity, space complexity videos as well. Okay. So this query took o of 1 time. Now what to do, what to do for the query if its type is 2. So guys, for another type of query, what will we do? If I want, for the clarity purpose, I can write else if, like, I don't need to do this, but still for you people, if query of I of 0 is equal to 2, so what is going to happen in this case, let's discuss. Okay, so let's discuss guys. Okay, let's discuss now. In this nice video as it's going on, what to do if the query is of type 2. If the query is of type 2, you guys must have understood in the question that it said that we have to go from L to R, right? We have to go from L to R, and we have to find how many distinct characters are there. So guys, if I give you any string and I ask you that you're going from L to R, okay, this is the index L and this is the index R. Okay, so if you're going from L to R, okay, so how many distinct characters are there? What will you do? You will just create a new hash map, right? And you will store all these characters in the hash map, right? The key will be the characters, right? and here the frequency of those characters will come up, right? So let's say L2R looks like this: A, B, 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 C, C. Okay, clear? So if you travel from L to R and make a hash map out of it, what is going to happen? A is going to come for one time. B is going to come, like, let me write few more characters like D and U. Okay. So if you travel from L to R and you store all these things in a normal hash map, where the left value is a character and the right value is an integer, the frequency of that character. So A is coming one time, B is coming three times, C is coming two times, U is coming one time, and D is coming one time. So what is the size of the hash map? One, two, three, four, five. Five distinct characters are there. So the size of the hash map will tell you the total count of distinct characters from L to R part of the string. So you will just travel here, like it will take O of R minus L time to travel from L to R, because this length is R minus L plus 1, right? So that's it. So I'll just travel. Let me write it here. I1 equal to L, I1 less than equal to R, I1 plus plus Ram Ram. So like these characters you need to store in your hash map, right? So I will just create a new hash map here. Hash map char. This time it's reverse, huh? Earlier the hash map for the query one which you pre-computed was hash map int char. Now I need hash map char int. Okay, and I write it as k. Okay, so what I will do, I will just k of s of I1 equal to k of s of I1. S of I1 is that character we are traveling from L to R, right? So whatever characters we are getting from L to R, I am storing it in the hash map K and incrementing the frequency. Now, I just need to know the size, right? So, so the size is SZ is K dot size. Whatever is the size of the hash map will tell you the keys now. And the number of keys will be the number of distinct characters which you got from L to R, right? Right? So you just need to print this SZ and the problem is solved. So what is the time complexity in this case? It takes you O of R minus L. And O of R minus L in the worst case, L can be 1, R can be n. So O of n minus 1, which is equivalent to O of n. So it can take O of n time, okay, in the for this query, okay. So that's it, guys. And yeah, if you want the part 2, let me know for where we discuss the optimization for it, okay. C out slash n just to print it on a new line. So what is going to be the total time complexity? So it is Q queries are there. Some of them are taking O of one time, some of them are taking O of n time, right? So the time complexity is going to be Q1 query, Q2 query, like this. There are total QQ, like there are Q queries, okay? How many queries are there? There are total Q queries, okay? So each query can take you O of one time or O of n time. If it is a type 1 query, then you are good to go. But if it's a type 2 query, it's going to take O of n. So in the worst case, each query can be, taking O of n time. So the total time taken will be O of n into Q, which is not very efficient, but it will pass few test cases. And n is also 10 raised to 5 and Q is also 10 raised to 5. So 10 raised to 5 into 10 raised to 5 is 10 raised to 10, which is much greater than 10 raised to 8. In competitive programming and in online assessments, your code time complexity, total number of operations, if I speak clearly, should never cross 10 raised to 8. Okay, so it is crossing 10 raised to 8, so it's not efficient. 10 raised to 8 takes 1 second in general. Okay, so now we are going to go towards part 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the part 1 and got some understanding that even though the problem looks difficult, you can always make something out of it. Okay, so Ram Ram.